Nec Ultima Verba.
That reminds me, I keep forgetting to upload the trailers to TikTok.
Because we're too lazy to upload on the TikTok. Which is hilarious, because TikTok's where we get the most traction.
Oh my god.
Larry,
It's
we
not
should
my
just
fault.
become a TikTok fucking podcast.
Yeah, 1 minute podcast.
TikTok. No, podcast specifically for TikTok.
We just sit here,
only.
record 1 hour's worth of 1 minute content.
Yep. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Genius.
good idea.
Oh, hi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome back to the Any Last Words podcast, rated 13 Gladys Barajiklians out of 4 Dominic Perites, neither of which are a very good indicator of any sort of value whatsoever. My name is Callan.
And I am your manager, Reggie.
And I am your not manager. I am your Brandon's. Oh. Hi.
Where'd you get
Hi,
that
Brandon,
from?
Brandon.
I don't know. Thinking of something else.
You were. It was going
Brandon's,
somewhere.
lagging.
It was going somewhere. Yeah,
His brain's
Brandon's
lagging.
brain is lagging.
Yeah. has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has been for a few weeks now.
I feel that.
Dude. Wow, thank you.
This is very
Thank you for feeling my really smooth brain right now.
Mhm.
So smooth that you could bowl on it.
Wouldn't you want to bowl with it?
No, you want to bowl on a smooth. Shut up.
Oh no. This is gone to a brilliant start. We're not having a marital spat.
Yeah, because we're not
Everything
married.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously everything must be going brilliant.
Sure you're not married?
No, you dunce. Oh, sorry, that was mean. That was
Oh,
really mean.
okay.
Wow.
I mean, if you could,
That's okay.
would you take that back?
Mm,
But the only issue is if you do take it back, you gain 12 inches of toenail, which you can never cut off.
what does 12 inches look like?
About a foot.
Like,
what does a foot look like?
About a third of a meter.
Yeah,
You
okay,
look
take
like
it
you're
back.
having a hard time.
Brandon has pressed the button, just like we're going to be going through for the rest of this episode, because that's right.
Wow.
We're lazy motherfuckers, and we're using content from the
Hey.
internet.
Right, no,
We're not lazy.
This is just
We're not lazy.
an
We're
alternative.
resourceful.
No, we just haven't done anything in a long time, so...
This is also
Exactly.
fair, actually.
yeah,
COVID is really
exactly.
horrible for us content creators, because there's nothing to fucking
don't
do.
call us content creators. We're about to do Will You Press the Button, Callan. What the hell?
Come on, everyone did it.
No, we're clearly influencers. All
Yeah,
right.
there we go.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
trendsetters.
Yeah,
We're the first.
exactly.
Trendsetters.
Thank
We're
you for correcting me, Brandon.
TikTokers, but not on TikTok at the moment.
Because we're too lazy to upload on the
That
TikTok.
reminds me, I keep forgetting to upload the trailers to TikTok.
Which is hilarious, because TikTok's where we get the most traction.
Oh my god.
I know.
Larry,
It's
we
not
should
my
just
fault.
become a TikTok fucking podcast.
Yeah, 1 minute podcast.
TikTok. No, podcast
Ooh.
specifically for TikTok.
We just sit
only.
here, record 1 hour's worth of 1 minute content.
Yep. There we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Genius.
good idea.
it
Mhm.
does.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I
You know
think-
what all sounds like a great idea?
No.
Eating
Your
tacos.
life will end now, but you feel no pain. It's just like you suddenly fall asleep forever.
Just so you know, everyone at home, Callan has officially started the game of Will You Press the Button?
I have.
Yes. Okay.
So this is essentially euthanasia in the
Well, I
nicest way possible.
Oh.
Okay, well, yes, I wait.
That's tempting
No.
because climate change.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I will not press the button.
I don't
Because-
think I want to press the button either.
Exactly. We're
If they
still
got
young.
back- If they got back to me in like 6 months, maybe I'll have a different answer. But for
Yeah.
now, I'll hold off because I mean, I've got an axe. I could just make a fucking axe murdering myself machine with
Exactly.
an axe, and just if I need to do it myself, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and not to mention, even if the
Okay.
world does pretty much end within our lifetimes, at least we got to have our lives up until that point, right?
Euthanasia is legal in Queensland. I'll just move
Well,
to Queensland.
Yeah, exactly. So you can do it anytime anyways.
Exactly.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So no, I will not press the button.
we will not press this button.
Also, are we going to do like a voting thing as well? Just to see like...
I mean, we had a general consensus on that one. I think
but
we'll
like-
just go with majority rules.
Yeah,
Conveniently, there's 3 of us, so...
Yeah, and conveniently, 64% of people did not press the button, compared to 36% who did.
Yeah, that's true.
36.
If you can do the math.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Well, you press the button. You get $1 trillion, but you need to fake your own death.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
Oh.
$1 trillion.
To fake my own death? What the hell? Why not? That'd be hilarious.
100% yes, I would
Bro.
do that.
Yes.
If people discovered that
fine.
I, Callan, last name here, had $1 trillion, I'd be killed in like 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm gonna fake my death.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
wait.
you don't have to share the money with anybody because they think you're
Exactly.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, real talk for a second. How would you guys fake your own death? Like, what's the ideal way to fake your own death?
Oh.
Body double. Think
Okay.
about it. It is statistically proven that there are at least, like, what, 3 people in the world who look almost identical to you.
Are you
This
gonna find
is true.
them? Are you-
Exactly. I'm gonna find those individuals on Facebook. I'm gonna be like,
Replace
bro,
my whole life.
for like $200,000, just like swap places for a couple days. And he's like, yeah, sure, okay. Because that sounds cool. He probably lives in Ireland or some shit. He lives on a potato farm or some crap. It's boring as fuck. Let him come down to Australia for a bit. Eat the meat that comes out of his farm or whatever the fuck. You know, and then I have him killed.
Genius.
Genius.
Oh wow.
Perfect.
That is the only way to fake your own death. How about you,
Exactly.
Reggie?
How about how am I gonna die?
Yeah. What,
How you gonna fake
what's
it?
your ideal
Okay,
way to fake
so-
your death?
So me and Jay have an agreement
Okay.
Perfect.
on how our deaths are gonna be. And I've decided that on my will, I specifically want Jay to kill me in any way that she wants. And she's agreed to do that for me if I wanted to be killed.
Oh, that's a
So-
fat mood.
Yeah, so if
I
I
might
wanted
want
to
that
die, she would do it in a way that was surprising. So I don't know how she's gonna kill me, but it's gonna happen.
But you
It
have
is
to fake your
faking
own
it.
Yeah.
It's
death.
faking it.
So
Exactly.
so
she'd do it
Jay
for
would
me
fake
as
your
a
death
surprise.
for you.
Exactly. I
takes
wouldn't
the
have
fall.
to be there anyway.
Right, but then she takes the fall. Worth it, I guess. You know what? Yeah, it's Jay we're
But
talking
Reggie
about.
is
So, you know.
Reggie's a trillionaire now, so like she could just like whisk Jay out of the legal
This is
system.
true.
Yeah.
This is true. Well, look, I'll tell you how I'll fake my own death, right? Okay.
Please do.
So it starts today, right?
Oh wow.
I will go to a pig farm, adopt a pig, raise it like it's my own son or daughter. I don't really judge based on gender. It's fine. It'll work either way.
What if it's a
And-
non-binary pig?
I don't really give a damn. I don't give a damn.
What if
You know
it's
what?
a cow?
You know what? It doesn't matter what it is, because guess what? Death comes for us all eventually.
Oh wow.
And it's a pig. It's going to be a pig. It has to be a pig, because what's going to happen is I'm going to raise that pig. I'm going to make it super fat and parasitic so no one ever decides to chop it up and eat it. And then...
But isn't that more
But
of,
that's the point of why they would feed
or
it.
did you
in the
mean you
first
literally
place.
fill it with parasites?
I'm going to fill it with parasites first.
Oh,
Don't worry
okay.
about that.
Rude, but okay.
But it's
I
also
get
a pig. It will survive. It's fine. Okay. I'm joking, RSPCA. Don't come for me, please.
it. It's not like they give a fuck.
Fair enough. Peter, I don't... you guys are kind of weird, so... Anyways, I feed this pig until it's about as fat as an oil tank. And then,
That is
when
really
I'm
fat.
40 years old, I fake my death. It doesn't matter how. It can be a car crash, a helicopter crash. It doesn't matter. But what matters is that I get my hands on a human arm, and I feed it to that pig. So therefore, that's the only evidence that I ever existed. And no one will know it was my arm, because it was digested by a pig and pooed out. And the DNA will come from the saliva, my saliva, that was rubbed all over that dead arm. And fed.
Because you
No,
licked your
it
arm
would
before you
probably-
died.
Mhm. Because I'm a trillionaire now. I can replace my arms no problem.
It's actually gonna be.
You know, with this money, we should really just use said money to alter the police records and just say that we're dead.
Yeah, but that's boring.
That's too much
true,
money.
Actually.
I don't want to waste a thing on
$1 trillion would inflate you could walk into a country and just ruin the entire economy.
Yep.
There was only one instance of that happening. I've completely forgotten the man's name, and which is annoying. But he walked into Cairo, if only. Let me look him up real quick. But he walked into Cairo.
His name is Jeff.
Jeff.
No, it's not Jeff. He's actually twice as rich as Jeff.
I thought Jeff was the richest.
Mansa Musa, there we go.
Oh, interesting.
He was the king of the Mali Empire. I know. Lived in 1280 to 1337.
Right.
Which is indescribable wealth.
Right.
He walked into Cairo. He literally bankrupted. He lowered the value of gold by inflating the economy with waste, just a shit ton of it. That gold became pointless in Egypt.
Wow.
Egypt exported gold. They were the kings of gold. You know, they go around making statues out of gold and shit. So it's kind of hard to fuck up gold's price in Egypt. What else did he do? He had his entire entourage in the middle of a trip through the desert spill out their water canteens to make a swimming pool for his wife, because his wife missed swimming in fucking rivers and shit in their hometown or fucking kingdom.
Right.
You know, he spilled out drinking water in the middle of a desert for a swimming pool. You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
See, that's where that's the point where you want to reach. You want to get rich enough so you can bankrupt the whole country.
Exactly.
That's what you want to do.
You can walk into a country, make it bankrupt, and then to
be happy with yourself. Yeah, fix it. You become the hero.
To fix it, literally, what he did is he borrowed all of the gold back, and then just increased the amount of economic activity going on. And he also had to start slowly paying it back. But, he borrowed his own gold back, took all the gold out of the economy, and its price uninflated.
So he literally just played God for a week.
Literally, this guy could.
What a legend.
He didn't even come, he was offered to visit the pharaoh at some point, but he ignored the offer because he didn't think the pharaoh was all that important.
What was this fella's name again?
Mansa Musa.
I'm going to name my first child that.
I feel that.
Yeah, hopefully the same fate comes to him.
Roughly, his wealth nowadays would have been about $400 and something billion, twice as much as what Jeffrey Bezos has currently.
A shame. Anyways, we will press this button collectively.
Since we've pressed
this button.
Yeah.
Almost everyone pressed this button, but 23% of people didn't, and they're the fucking idiots who don't realize how much $1 trillion is.
Also, fake your own death, but then you just tell the people you care about that you're not actually
dead. You
Yeah.
just take everyone off to go live on a private island for the rest of your lives.
What's wrong with faking your death? I don't see what's wrong with that.
I really don't see the issue.
That's the normal
you're just so
thing.
absurdly rich. You can do whatever you want, include just get away with anything.
Exactly.
I know. Rarely you press the button. You get the most followers on Twitter, but can never use a hashtag. Why the fuck would you not press that button? If everyone is following you, not everyone, but if you have the most followers on Twitter,
why do you need to use hashtags?
You've got you've got more outreach than anyone else humanly has.
True.
This feels rather stupid.
But then you say one wrong thing on Twitter. You know what happens next?
But that implies that you even use Twitter.
I know.
You just guaranteed have the most followers, but it's just a blank Twitter account with
it's just bragging rights at that
Literally,
point,
you just turn up at a party and it's hey guys, I'm the most followed individual on Twitter.
You know what? I will press the button then.
Yeah, there's no losses to this.
There's no reason why you wouldn't press the button.
32% of people are fucking idiots. I don't get it.
Oh my god.
A lot of people do not think. Well, you press the button, you get a fancy suit that will make you lucky when you wear the full set. But a fedora is included in the set. Why would you not?
Press
Why would
the
you
button!
not? We're instantly okay.
Alright, wait
We
a minute.
love fedoras!
We do love fedoras.
I don't know if I've got the right head shape for a fedora, but
But you love fedoras.
don't get me wrong, they're cool on the right people, but I've got a big head.
But you're the luckiest man, well, not in existence, let's just say. You know, like, you're really lucky. So, like,
True, I suppose that just outweighs it, so it doesn't
Exactly.
even matter. Yeah.
you're so lucky that the fedora is going to fit on your head perfectly.
Oh!
That's shit.
I don't get what's wrong with
That's
these
so
people.
smart.
Like,
What's wrong with
20%
these
of people really just said, I don't
questions?
like fedoras. These questions are also oof.
Wait, it's just included in the set. That doesn't mean you have. Oh no, you have to wear it for
You
the
have to
good
wear the
luck.
full set for the luck.
Right. Okay, fair enough. Never mind.
Will you press the button? You can get any video game or console you want, but you can only play video games for 30 minutes a day.
I will not.
That's
Ooh.
garbage.
I
Because I can
you can-
emulate it all on the
No.
internet anyway.
No way.
exactly, and you can get any console you want anyways if you save up money.
Exactly.
And besides, then you still have to pay for the video games. Oh no, it says
Exactly.
video game or
It says
console.
video game.
I read it wrong.
You goose.
I'm stupid. Ignore that
I mean, it
last bit.
depends on what game and console you actually want. You wouldn't want all of it because you wouldn't really want to.
Well, yeah, you would, because you'd have the most expensive collection in the fucking universe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess,
Can
but
you
that
imagine
doesn't
how
make
much
a
the resale
difference.
value would be?
Oh my god. Yeah, but it's not
Well,
worth
this
it
Yeah,
is
if
but
you
you
only get
still
to play
money
can't
them.
play
glitch.
on it.
That's true.
I mean, for people who don't like playing video games, like, this is just an infinite money glitch, because you get whatever you
Yeah.
want and then just sell it. Like, imagine becoming a PlayStation 5 vendor in this day and age.
Oh my god, you'd be so rich.
Oh,
Sony would be
It'll be
calling
like,
you up
who-
like, bro, how much did you fucking order?
Imagine if you could get your hands on like older Pokemon games as well. You'd be
Exactly.
rolling
Yeah.
in money.
They're so expensive now, like the classic shit from the Game Boy
Okay, so
and so on.
the real question is, do you want to stay with video games or do you just want to go into like, investment and just get a lot of money?
Well, see, I like playing video games, so I'm gonna have to not press the button. That's just me, though.
Infinite
I'ma
money
have
glitch
to-
is really tempting.
I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna sell all this
oh
crap.
no!
I'm gonna sell
You
it
can
to
still-
you guys, okay? Yeah.
But-
Why am I the tiebreaker?
Wait.
Actually, no,
Reggie, are
I'll
you-
give it to you. I'll give it to you for free.
Yo, what?
Thank you.
Pog?
You know what? Yeah, I accept that.
Okay,
What are you
well,
saying,
press-
Callie? What are you saying, Callan? What are you saying,
What would I
Callan?
say? What would I say? Oh, that
You
is
only get to
so-
play Pokemon Unite for 30 minutes a day.
I know, that sucks, because I play for like 8. Oh, I play so much. Oh no, in light of that, I can't do this. But infinite
I will
money
press
glitch.
the button for you guys.
Thank you,
I will
Reggie.
get all the money and you can have all the
okay, well,
games.
Reggie will stand for those who can press the button. You know
Thank
what?
you,
We're all doing this together.
Yes, I'll press the button.
Oh,
That's good.
wow. That's
44
really close.
did press the button. That is pretty close, which is
Mm.
fair. Is this like a lot of people who figured out the infinite money glitch, or like do people really only think they can live on 33% a day? Sorry,
don't
what?
know.
30
30
hours,
minutes.
30 minutes. Fuck, I'm so-
3%.
If
30 hours.
If you play games on a regular basis at all, you know you can't play for 30 minutes.
I know. 30
Obviously,
minutes is
30
not enough.
minutes. No.
Despite what doctors in the 90s tell you.
Yeah. Anyways.
Will you press the button? Your lifespan is tripled and you will remain in perfect physical condition for the rest of your life if you eat 20 live worms a day. But all other food will taste amazing, but eating it will make you violently ill and bedridden for a month.
Okay.
Why would
Let
I
me be-
want... I mean, continue, but...
This is kind
Yeah,
of
I think-
tempting.
I think I know what you were getting at, Callan, because, like, why would you want to live
I know.
3 times as long as you normally would?
You'd have to
even
go
if you are in
through
physical condition.
all, like, this is the big issue with longevity and, like, immortality and shit. Everyone you know and love dies, and it happens
Mhm.
again and again. And
Yep.
So what if I remain in perfect physical condition? Like,
What good is that if you don't
I
get to
know.
share it with anyone you care about?
exactly.
Sure.
Not to mention, I won't be able to eat.
Yeah.
I'd only be able to eat 20 fucking worms a day, and sure, like, I'd get used to that after a while, but, like...
Wait. Oh.
You'd literally
Yeah.
be bedridden for a month if you eat anything but a worm.
That's like
Like,
your life, a little bit, like half your life gone because of those months.
exactly. Like, you
So
just
I'd
accidentally,
rather
you know...
just have a good life instead of having
Yeah,
a
just-
long, bad life.
Look at us
honestly,
being so mature, guys.
I know.
Good job.
Yeah.
common
We will
sense.
not press this button. you
30% of people
idiots.
press the button.
You
Oh.
idiot.
I mean, if they don't care for food, I suppose I get it. But, like,
But no, all their friends and loved ones will die, and then they
maybe
go
they don't
through
have
it
loved
again.
ones.
I
Maybe
wish
they
you
don't have
sadness
loved
and
ones.
pain.
Oh no! You know what though? Lifespan does not guarantee your immortality.
Exactly.
You
yeah,
could literally
that's
just
it.
Yeah.
be hit by a bus and still die.
Yeah.
You just like
Also,
you just have the ability to live.
yeah, you just have the
longer.
capacity to live longer.
yeah, and like,
Yeah.
all other food will taste amazing. So you still have to eat to like keep yourself alive. So you have to be bedridden like for a whole month.
Yeah,
A lot. So
That's
this is
so
a horrible
stupid.
thing.
this is horrible, and 30% of people chose it.
Oh my god.
Will you press the button? You get to do your hobbies for a living, but you make minimum wage. Not in this day and age. I would not press this button.
Yeah, no,
You,
because then
you can't really live on minimum wage.
No.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Then
isn't it
again,
the same
in
thing as just
hindsight,
normal living? Like if you were to do, I mean, I don't know,
what if you work multiple jobs? What if you have like multiple hobbies and each of
multiple
them counts?
hobbies.
Literally.
It does say plural hobbies, so like,
exactly.
yeah.
So did we just circumvent this? Like, could you just be a Twitch streamer where you just like look through fucking YouTube? I mean, do you even have to like entertain an audience? Could you just like scroll through YouTube as a hobby? Like procrastination, hobby. Gaming, hobby.
Oh,
You know, just like fun shit like that. You could like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
Hell,
Browse Reddit. Hobby.
Exactly. Browsing
Yeah.
Reddit, hobby.
And
This
like,
podcast, hobby.
yeah, exactly. And
You have
like,
multiple minimum wage jobs, so it may be reasonable.
yeah. And what's minimum wage? What are they referring to in that? That could be like minimum wage in 2,000 years when inflation rates are all
No.
high or something. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know how that works.
okay.
I don't
Now
know
we're
where I was
putting a
going with
little
that.
too
Yeah.
too many
Yeah.
Hey,
loopholes.
you're bending it a bit too far. Let's just find the
I know.
highest.
I know. Yeah. Look,
Currently in Luxembourg, allegedly being the highest minimum wage in the world, with 18.33 cents US dollars an hour.
so that's what in Australia.
In Australian dollars, it's like 22, 23 or some shit. But let me convert just to be sure.
I mean, you don't have to live in a proper house, so you don't have to pay a
18.33.
mortgage
You can
necessarily.
live with other people, you know, just
Yeah.
share home. That's $25 an hour
Yeah.
to live in Luxembourg,
Luxembourg. Yes, you get to meet the British or something.
in Europe.
Yes. Yeah.
It's surrounded by Belgium, France, Germany. There's a lot of nature.
Yeah. Why not?
Luxembourg City
Yeah.
has fortified medieval old town nearby.
I mean, look, would you rather work a job that you absolutely hate to make money for, or would you rather do your hobbies every single day for the rest of your life? Like, I think maybe that's the direction
Yeah,
I'm
what
trying
if
to
you
make it
like
go from.
get into Bitcoin, you know? And
Yes.
like you start investing your money and Bitcoin is now your hobby, so you're just exponentially making more money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this can be a plus if you know how
I
to
feel
use
like
it.
this button is okay as long as you know how
So
to manage
you
it.
guys would press
Yeah.
the button.
But you go povo as hell if all of a sudden you stop having hobbies. So you just have to like constantly be enriched mentally.
Then
Wait,
fall
hold
in
up
You
a
have
second.
to,
and then
yeah.
it's like financial block.
So if you
Or is
don't
this
press, wait, if you don't press this button, you can still do your hobbies for
You
a
just
living.
won't make money.
But you're doing it for a living. Okay. You know what?
You know what, though? This doesn't in any way say that you can only do your hobbies for a
Yeah.
living. So you could do multiple... Like, you could have a bigger job and then be like, oh, I've got a hobby on the side and it also makes money.
Yeah. And that bigger job, it doesn't have to be a hobby. It can just be something you like doing. So, you know.
I don't see a downside to this.
Yeah, I think it's alright. I'm willing to press it if you guys are.
I'm guessing we're pressing the button.
Reggie, you sound doubtful.
Oh.
No, never mind.
It's just, I don't know, the will you press the button is just very, they're trying to restrict it, but we're just like, no, we're gonna go, we're gonna
to
go
be
far.
fair, that's on them for their fallible wording.
Yeah, it's on them.
It's all about the clause.
Yes, exactly.
Interpretation.
Yes, this divide is rather in the middle. 55% of people said yes.
Interesting.
45 saying no. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends on where you live as well.
I mean, to be fair though, like pretty much every guide about living well and all that shit, they all say to do what you love.
Yeah.
Like when you get to like fucking 80, you look back on your life and it's like, wow, that was boring as fuck.
I wasted my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Will you press the button?
Ooh.
Fit, beautiful women will be attracted to you, but you will slowly but constantly continue to gain weight until you are extremely obese.
I'm gonna say I'm definitely no with this.
Of course,
because I'm straight and I don't want beautiful women to be attracted to me.
I mean, look, I just don't want to be extremely obese. That's the only
problem.
I also don't want fit, beautiful women to be attracted to me because of magic. Because then it's like really artificial.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to press this button. This doesn't seem to be genuine love.
I know. This, you know, there's some white guy in his mum's basement writing that.
Yeah.
25% of people still press the button.
I mean, if you're desperate, maybe they're already obese. Maybe
these people are like, you know, they're gonna go for a Jabba the Hutt cosplay and shit.
Well, they might already just be obese.
Exactly.
They want to have a short life with a beautiful.
Damn, I should have thought of that. Anywho,
no offense to obese people, but you know,
none taken. Will you press the button? You can shape the policies in your country or a country of your choosing however you want. There is a high chance it won't turn out how you wanted it to.
But then what's the point?
What does it mean by that anyways? Like, you can shape the policies, so you make policies, and then what? People riot? Or, like, things... How do things go wrong? They'd find
because you want it to be.
I suppose.
So it's like you make a policy that says you can't do
breathe.
You can't. What's the thing that people like to do? You can't go to a stripper.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Whoa.
Okay, but like, hear me out though. Because this doesn't seem all that bad, because you make policies, but you don't alter any of the policing policies. Because, hear me out, if people break your policies, the police can go and arrest them anyways.
Yeah.
Because that's the law. If you break the law, you get arrested.
What if everyone breaks the law?
Then military state.
It doesn't. There's a high chance it won't turn out the way you wanted it to. So
yeah, exactly. People will break the law that I make. That's when it doesn't go out the way that I wanted it to. But the law's already in place, stating that people who break the law get arrested as fuck will come into play. And since those aren't my laws, they'll turn out perfectly fine.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know about this one.
Or what if I just make really bad policies and then everyone does the right thing?
You know, I feel like this
Reverse
is just...
psychology a nation.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. I feel like this is just kind of how it works normally anyways.
Actually,
yeah, that's what I think. I was like, what?
Yeah. look, I won't press the button because I don't want to have that kind of
Should
stress
we
on my
press-
shoulders.
Like
the
how
button?
Gladys Berejiklian in 2017 made new laws stating that if politicians are found out, if they have legal disputes claimed to them after their retirement, that they can have their pension taken away from them.
Oh,
And
That's-
now she's leaving under fishy circumstances. She tried to do it to keep her pension, but her own policy might get rid of it.
She's that old?
No, she's not
Oh.
retiring, as in, like, she's got a
Oh.
pension because she's a politician. Politicians get very high pension for no reason.
Right. Not fair enough, actually. Yeah, no, I'm not going to press this button because I don't want to. That
This is fair.
doesn't seem like fun doing that. I'd rather sit there and watch it all burn, you know?
This is fair.
Yeah.
I, for one, will be, but Reggie, it seems it's down to you.
Oh,
Whether or not we push the button on this display.
I mean,
that we've got here.
like we said, it's gonna be the same either way. So just press the button.
Fuck it,
Damn.
Make mowing the lawn on Friday mornings illegal, Just
Oh,
like make
please.
your life easy.
Yes.
Please, yeah.
Anyways, 40% of people did press that button. Fair
Damn.
enough. I don't know, it is what it is.
Losers. Anyways.
Well, you press the button. Weed is no longer considered.
Oh, no.
Weed is no
Calendar,
longer
that's
Wait,
considered a
so
drug.
no, we're not gonna
People
press
can
the
smoke
button.
it when and where they want. The government is the only one who can grow it and sell it, and the prices suck to buy it. Okay, so the last that repercussion, that last point where the prices suck to buy it, strictly speaking, is not accurate
Isn't that-
when it comes. Because what had happened if the government started regulating things like weed and whatnot is that they'd become cheaper because they're legal. The reason why drugs are so expensive is because they're illegal and they have to be smuggled and so forth. There's like extra costs.
So
In reality, it's all fucking plants. Do you know how cheap it is to reproduce a plant? They grow.
So you're telling me that it's pretty much just you're basically changing vendors then? Is this basically
It's
what?
like, yeah.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, if the government were to regulate it by growing it and selling it, it would actually be better quality weed as well.
Also, you won't get arrested.
Also, you won't get
Yeah.
arrested.
But also,
But
I
I'm
don't.
white, so I already don't get arrested.
Yeah, and I don't really care for drugs personally. So
Me
That's
neither, but
racist.
like for making other people better.
is that
and
going to
I'm
make other
tempted
people
to
better?
press it.
Yes, Brandon.
Is it?
I'm tempted.
Yes.
No, it's for Callan's well-being.
You know, it's literally called medicinal marijuana for a reason.
Fair.
Exactly. You know, my
Look,
grandma
I-
had some of them
Exactly.
in like pills,
It
Oh.
fixed my backache.
and I was like,
Brandon.
"What is this?" She's like, "Oh, it's just like my medicine."
You know what? I don't think I'd want to, personally.
I mean, no,
I mean-
because prices suck.
Yeah.
I don't want to press it either.
I know it says prices suck to buy it.
I know,
So-
like, if prices suck to buy it, no one's gonna fucking buy it.
See, I
You
have
know,
no
we want
stakes in
we
this.
want to live on the edge with doing illegal shit.
Exactly.
So
I
why
want to. Exactly. I want
Let's
my
not
indica
press the
strain to
button.
come in all fancy.
Look, yeah,
Fuck
I got
the
no
button.
stakes in this, so I'd say I won't press the button personally. But
41% of people still press the button. You know who those people are? Fucking rich cunts.
wow, 31,000 of them? That's a
I
that's
know,
a lot of
weird.
rich people.
Now
Yeah.
then. Oh, well, this is just the immortality argument that we were having a while ago. You could live forever, but you would have to watch everyone you know and love grow old and slowly die
No,
over time.
I don't want to live forever. That's
Yeah.
awful.
This is a boring button. We will
Yeah.
not. Somehow,
Oh, wow.
48% of people still press that button.
I mean, I suppose if you don't have anyone to love, then
But, like,
I
you'd
mean-
end up living through the end of the universe. That'd be, like, the
kind
most
of cool.
disturbing thing to witness. Your brain would literally overclock from the amount of information that you would have to store in there from being immortal.
Hmm.
You know, like, brain decay is literally your brain, like, dying off and
Yeah.
being unable to hold everything. Well, not so much the last one being a concern, but, like, if you were immortal, that would become an issue.
And like, yeah, if you're immortal, yeah, because Well, human as well. So how quickly do you think you'd go insane if you were immortal? Like
I'd
even
go
if you,
insane
You'd
for like
wish
50
to
years.
die.
yeah,
Exactly, you couldn't kill yourself.
and like nothing happens, nothing bad will happen to you. So you might just
Well,
think
it didn't
you're a
even
god.
say that it's unconditional immortality. It doesn't say that you're invulnerable. You
Yeah,
could be
true.
creamed into a paste and still be conscious.
Oh god, yeah,
Well, that's terrible.
Exactly.
damn. Yeah,
So
no, I'm glad I didn't.
this
press
button
that.
is very
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
You discovered cold fusion. It only works when no one else is
What
looking.
is cold fusion?
What is
For those who
that?
don't know, I mean, I
Yes.
know obviously,
I
but
don't know.
just indulge the people who don't. You know.
I don't know.
figured as
I will
much.
be with those people.
But
Oh,
it
Me.
is-
Reggie doesn't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Reggie, you do not know?
No,
Wow.
I do not know, Mr.
Oh,
Callan.
Me
Professor
neither.
Right.
Don't
Callan.
worry about it. Please, Karen, tell us.
But yes, cold fusion is a hypothetical type of nuclear reaction,
Yeah.
which you don't have to raise the temperatures quite as high, aka cold, because when it comes to like typical reactions and shit, like we're thinking like nuclear reaction, etc., yada yada, you got to get shit hot.
Yeah, that's what she
But
said.
you could do it, not hot at closer to room temperature. That'd be kind of pog. Because you don't have to go through as much water to, regulate cooling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There was just off the top of my head, they had to close a nuclear plant in America, I think near New York or some shit, because it was taking in 2 Olympic swimming pools worth of water, like every hour, like to cool it and shit,
Right.
because shit gets hot, and they had to close it
Yeah.
because of that.
Okay. So, well,
Look,
alright.
it's just easier and less taxing on the environment,
Yeah.
etc.
And it only works when no one else is looking.
So, like,
What are the
everyone else should
implications
have to,
of
like, look away.
that? Okay, but is it like no one will believe you?
Actually, to be fair, you could just, like, pull it off, show them the results, and no one's meant to look at the reaction anyways.
Oh,
So you just set it up and just be like, hey guys, it's working. Because
yeah.
you're not meant to go in there and look at the reaction going on. That's a little bit silly.
You're one of those
Yeah.
people who'll be like, when people come and ask you to fix something, you're like, yeah, I got it. It's fine. Just go
Yeah,
over
bro,
there.
just,
Go
like,
outside.
go-
Give me a few minutes.
Take
I'll
a
fix it up
holiday,
for
take a
you.
walk.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's
there's no disadvantage to this. Just
Literally,
hell
nuclear
yeah, press the
power is
button.
like one of the greatest things I've ever discovered for the
Yeah.
environment. Yeah,
See,
64%
you
of people
aggressive.
get us.
It's also ironically one of the worst things ever discovered for the environment.
Well, I mean, the few instances aside from obviously nuclear weaponry, because
Yeah.
that's literally just nuclear weaponry. But,
Yeah.
like nuclear power itself, we're looking at the instances like Hiroshima and another instance in Japan, the name of which I've forgotten.
Nagasaki.
But
I
like
think.
Nagasaki, thank you. But they're very rare instances, and they only happen due to like lack of regulation and whatnot. Nuclear energy is actually causing less human deaths than clean energy. Like, it is leading by far. It is more, when it comes to human lives, safe than solar, wind, etc. Coal and fossil fuels killing millions of people a year. You don't see it, but it's through pollution and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, it is devastating, and the amount of output that you get out of nuclear is insane. Like, that shit produces quite a hefty chunk for relatively low effort. There's no downside to nuclear.
Well, I don't know why 36% of people said no then, but
Because 36% of people are idiots. Will you
They
press the
don't
button?
want the power.
Whoa.
okay.
You gain the power to stop, fast forward, and rewind time, but you won't be able to do anything while in another time frame.
Wait.
Excuse me?
Wait,
So you can control time, but you can't. Like, if you stop time, you can't do anything.
Okay.
So it's
And
not like
wait. So if you rewind time, you can't do anything then either?
So it's just a one-time use?
No, I'm guessing that second clause only really applies to stopping time.
Right, because it doesn't really make
Mm.
much sense otherwise.
So I'm just gonna like, there's no downside to that aside from like the whole moral implications of like going backwards to like fix your decisions, because then you don't learn anything.
Yeah. I mean,
But do they mean like errors in periods of time?
oh wait, yeah, another time frame.
As in, like, you can
Or-
rewind and
right,
fast
yeah.
forward and do all those things, but it can
You'd have
only
to
be in
actually,
like a
yeah,
few
because like,
frames.
yeah,
You can't just go back in time.
It'd
because
be
if
limited
you were
to
to
how
do
long
that,
your
you'd be like,
lifespan
"Oh
is.
crap, I'm stuck here because I can't use it again."
Wait, no, I think you can, like, you can use it as much as you want. You just can't do anything when you're in that other time.
I think
that's
it's just like
That's,
you
that's
can't.
what I said. If
you
you,
can't,
were,
like, go-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can't go before you were born and after you die because you know. Or rather, I think you would
That makes
process. You would process going forwards and backwards and
Yep.
stopping time. Like you would still process and you would still age.
Yeah.
So I think like you can't just. How fast is it going as well? Is it like only 2 times speed? You know, like.
I
Or
don't
you're,
think that
you're
part
traveling through
matters. I
time
think
at 1
that's
second per second.
how fast you want it to be.
That'd be funny.
Honestly, the fast forward and rewind time junk, that seems way too complicated. So, honestly,
Yeah, that sounds like a JoJo enemy fucking.
I press the button just for the stopping feature. So if I'm like, you know, if I need to think about something.
Honestly,
You
yeah,
stop
like
time
you
and-
stop time, just like think shit over.
Oh, could you imagine how useful that would have been in the HSC? Like you
I
flip the
know.
page and you stop time so you can process the whole question and plan it
Like,
out.
you
in
just
your
sit
head.
there
You
for
stop
2
time,
hours
I would go
looking at
to
it.
my house and then come back with like a bag of popcorn.
You just like stop
a
time
drink.
every 5 minutes and walk around the room and see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
What answer did you get?
There's really no downside to this button. Like
Yeah.
it gives you a cool power.
It's just
Sure,
confusing.
it might stunt
Yeah.
your mental whatever, but like go for it.
38
of
wouldn't
people
do
didn't
it?
want to. I mean, hey,
Why?
many people say that time is not a power that mankind should hold, but we already do. So,
Called
Exactly.
aging.
yeah. Well, here's another bad one. I mean, it's literally the same one. Like, it's another immortality question.
Wait.
so just-
What does it say?
It says you're immortal, but we'll never die no matter what. You're immortal, and it's the same thing.
Wait,
No, I don't.
Like we've been over this. It sucks.
Wait, why?
60% almost. 59% of people press the button.
it's like you don't have an option. There's no
Bro.
buts. It's just that.
I mean, yeah, because that is the consequence in of
Yeah.
itself. But still,
Here's a better one, probably.
Okay.
You can change anything about your body you want, whenever you want, gender included, but you're in extreme pain for 1 day every time you do so. I live every day of my life with chronic pain.
I
You know what?
would do this. I would press the
100%.
button.
I would also.
I mean,
Imagine if you stole some money. Okay, this is weird.
Bro, that's actually so
If
If you
good.
stole some
Change
money,
your
Oh.
you
identity.
just change your gender real quick. Be like, this wasn't me. I have
Help
no
me, I'm
idea.
extreme pain and I was not the culprit.
Do you think I would
Yeah.
change genders in a day? Are you crazy?
yeah, no. So you change, like, into the opposite gender to rob the bank, then you change back the next day.
Yes.
So you can be
Genius.
yourself with all that money. Oh my.
Actually, that makes a lot more sense than what I was
See?
thinking. But yeah. I mean, I was
That's
even
actually
thinking
genius.
just like slight adjustments, Like, I mean, I say slight, but like, I'd get rid of my back pain.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Yeah. I'd let my
Yeah.
sideburns grow out better because I think they're too sparse.
I mean, it's
and
only
they're-
for a day of pain. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
like,
like
if
a
you just-
cold.
Bro, hear me out. You also change it so that your body develops a shit ton of like pain-reducing hormones.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Just circumvent the whole.
You could make
issue.
yourself like immune to the pain of kidney stones or something.
Exactly. I could be dehydrated and drink as much calcium as I want.
But wait, so in theory, I could make myself no longer have hay fever.
This is also true.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm pressing that button.
You could grow a decent beard.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up. Shut up.
You really did that.
Okay. Alright, calm. Okay. Alright.
Oh,
I see how it
it's
is.
getting deep.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right.
74% of people press that button. I'm sorry, Brendan.
It's alright.
Oh, here's something. You can drive any car in the world, but you have no brakes or airbags. That was boring as fuck.
What?
Why do
You
you
can
need brakes in or airbags? We just go full speed.
Lou, just go faster.
No stopping.
I guess this is more geared towards people who like cars as like a hobby.
You
sort
can't
of thing.
drift without a brake.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you can't do Mario Kart either way.
Exactly.
Screw this. I don't want to do that.
Screw this. Let's
Also,
do one
you can
more,
drive
decent
any
one.
car in the world, so it's like you still have to buy it, I assume, then, right?
But you can't drive it properly.
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
Actually,
Oh,
hold
God.
on. Oh, fuck. Actually, no. I was thinking that'd be infinite money glitch again, but it's like, you don't get the car, you can just drive in it.
Yeah. Nah, that was a rubbish one.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think, last one or another one after this?
let's see.
We'll see.
Let's
Ooh, this is
go.
kind of interesting.
You will be able to travel through all of space and time, but you will always be alone while traveling.
This is low-key
Oh.
Doctor Who.
There's,
This is- right?
See, when they say that, is it like, are you alone during the transit, and then you get there and like you fuck around with people?
This
Like,
is
I don't
literally
get
just
this.
if you're a time traveler just by yourself.
Yeah, but like, you can still talk with people. You just can't talk to people while you're traveling.
Well, that's fine, because it's time travel. You
Yeah,
get there in an instant, so there's no...
Exactly. Like, there's no
Exactly.
downside to this.
I mean,
My
okay.
interpretation, like, I mean, they're probably thinking, oh, haha, they're never allowed to have friends. But if they wanted to say that, they should just say that.
Of course, but I
In
think
reality,
just...
this is just someone with the power to travel through space and time, but they can't take people with them.
Yeah.
There's no issue with that.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
I think for the sake of this, though, I think it does mean, like, you can't meet people, because then it would cause, like, a paradox or something. I'm assuming that's what they're going for, the angle.
You
Trying
think?
to take you.
Well, I feel like if that was the case, then they'd say you're not allowed to cause paradoxes.
Yeah, but we've read all the other ones so far, and they've all been, kind of
Yeah, this is true.
not wordy enough, so... I mean, okay,
Yeah,
let's
no, I
assume...
do think it's
Hear me
like
out,
if
just
you
travel
have
outside
a
of
family.
your own time.
Yeah.
Travel just so far into the future, it doesn't matter, or so far into the past, it doesn't matter.
That's
Introduce
true.
King Henry VIII to KFC and then dip.
Yeah, but again, assuming you can't interact with people, then it's like... Does that take the fun out of it? Like...
No, Brendan, I think you took the fun.
I'm trying to create an interesting conversation here around it. Like, would time travel still be fun if you couldn't meet anyone while you're doing it? Like,
So, how do you
But I
mean
feel
that?
like
Is it
that's a normal thing that time travelers have anyway.
Are
Because
you
they're all
implying that like
alone.
you're not physically able to even interact with people, or you're not allowed to engage in deeper interactions with them? And is that relative? Because a one-night stand to one person isn't quite as deep and intimate to another person.
that's what she said.
Exactly. Ha 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 ha. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Could you lay with a prostitute if you had this power, Brandon?
so, wait.
Well, if you can't meet with people, does laying with a
no,
prostitute
no.
for monetary services count as meeting them?
Yeah? 'Cause
Wait, so
you're
are
meeting
we
someone.
counting the meeting people part with this?
So are you even allowed to be in the presence of other people? Because that could be meeting them.
That's true. You know
What
what?
if you go to like a deli store and like try to order some salami, but like you're not able to, and you're like retroactively universally taken out of the deli store?
You know what? You're right. I think I might have smoothed my brain for this one with a steamroller. Yeah, okay. I think I'm overthinking it for the sake of creating conversation. I will press the button. That's all I'm saying. No comment.
I like breaking these.
Yeah, I would want to press the button too.
Yeah, it'd still be fun to go back and see, like, Shakespeare, you know? That'd be cool.
If he
Yeah.
exists.
Sure.
Let's go.
But yes.
Press
of course
the
I'd press the
button.
button. 73%
Yeah.
of people agree with us.
73%.
One more.
We'll go, yeah, one more. Why
One
not?
more
Let's go
decent
with
one.
one more.
Yeah. Let's see if it's
Last
good, though.
one.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, please.
You get to
Oh.
choose 5 shows and their fan bases to wipe off the face of the earth. But your favorite show is now the most hated show in existence.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
it's the
can't
shows
press this
and their
button.
fan bases. Oh, no.
I can't press this button.
That's
Okay.
tempting, though.
Okay, well, hypothetically, if there wasn't the, the downside to it, what 5 shows and their fan bases would you guys pick?
Oh, that's wow.
Because I'm struggling to think of, things I hate that much. I can name a bunch of fan bases I hate a lot, but not really the shows,
Yeah, because like oftentimes the fan base is very different from the show's material when it comes to like
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't a show, but Undertale. Ooh,
Get rid of their fan base.
please. They were rough.
Um,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I can't think
Are
of
people
anything
gonna
that-
hate me if I say, The Legend of Korra?
Fair enough. Fair enough. We found one. One.
I mean, look, I disagree personally.
I see
Just
how
because
it is.
it's more cool Avatar stuff, even if it's
not
not
that
great.
cool.
No, but it's not Avatar. I wouldn't cancel Avatar, but Legend of Korra is a different thing.
I know, but
Not even cool.
like it was just nice having that extra bit of stuff to watch, even if it was kind of
Read
garbage.
the
It was nice to have.
comics. If you want more shit, read the fucking
I
comics.
can't read, Callum.
Brandon doesn't
I stopped
want to
doing
read.
English a year ago.
There's like hardly any words. It's like 10 words a page.
It doesn't matter.
Ah.
Look,
Ah.
yeah, no, I still couldn't do that to.
I
Legend
mean,
of
so
Korra.
that's one of them, but
I know.
You need to get
talking
Fine.
about
To be
all
sure.
of them would go too long, so maybe we should save that for a different
For another
episode.
But what?
Yeah.
I can't even think of what my favorite TV series would be to get destroyed, anyways.
Oh, The Office. I couldn't live in a world where The Office got hated.
But just
forever.
pretend that it's the British office that gets destroyed, huh?
But the British Office is really good from what I've heard as well, so I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, but you've never watched it, and if it's bad, then you'll never watch it.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
now everyone hates
I don't like this question. It's hurting my head.
That is actually one of the most genuine puzzling buttons we've gotten.
Well, if you want to find out our answers, you'll have to wait till next episode.
No, they will not. Either way,
Callum, they will.
they will.
They will.
Winky face.
Yeah, they will.
If you like
Yeah.
the level of quality content that we provide for you here on the Any Last Words podcast, don't forget to click the like button, comment, and subscribe. Show this to your grandmother. I know her very well.
Oh,
Yeah,
We tango on Tuesdays.
in all ways possible.
Exactly.
yeah.
Some old wartimey dances.
Are you talking about Maria?
Yes.
I do bingo with her every Friday.
Ah, well, look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
do
What about you,
spa
Reggie?
days. We do spa days every weekend.
Oh,
Aw.
spa days on Saturday.
Well, gotta
Yeah.
love Maria, right? Gotta love
We love
Maria.
that.
Maria.
Maria's
Maria.
just, yeah, you should treat her better.
Granny
You know,
Maria.
She's not going to be here forever.
Or maybe she will be.
Or maybe she
Maybe
will be
she's
because she
immortal.
pushed the button and picked immortality. Like a fucking idiot.
Exactly. We usually
Yeah.
like to pose the question, any last words to you guys, but
Do
how
we?
about this time? No, we don't. But how about this time? Would you
Will you
rather be
press-
immortal or not? That's our question.
We've answered
Oh,
that like
okay.
3 times this episode.
I know, but I want to hear what the audience has to say. Our very,
I thought it was, will you press the button?
Oh yeah, that's right. It is too. Oops.
On that note, Gussie_Jolly, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. Doesn't use Tumblr anymore. This is us signing the fuck off.
Goodbye.
Now get lost.
Go away.
That's mean. Like the pain of getting hit in it, Like,
Well, I mean, I imagine not. Sadly.
but damn it! I don't want to skip to another
This-
timeline. Who cares about that
this-
stuff?
This button sucks.
Yeah, I don't want
Just
to.
like the rest of these buttons.